Hey everyone, welcome back to the AV Playground, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 new tapes that I found at the thrift store to play on my AWA 80s retro boombox. First we have Housekeeping Hits, the DJ's Choice, one of those compilation albums that came out in the 90s, maybe 2000s. DJ Choice has been huge on these compilation albums, and they're not original, but they're good to have. And this one's got On the Radio, I Will Survive, Walking on Sunshine, You Can't Hurry Love, Morning Train, Proud Mary, Respect. And it's in really good shape. And it's from 1998, so I was like 4 when this came out. We never owned any of these albums when I was a kid. That would have been awesome. Get into these top hits when I was like 4 or 5 years old in pre-K, just listen to these things. So yeah, Housekeeping Hits, DJ's Choice on cassette. They're all cassette. And we have Stevie Wonder in Square Circle, which has Part-Time Lover. So here is Stevie Wonder. There's the tape. Not bad for a tape from the mid-80s. And the tape looks really good, considering it's from the mid-80s. I will play these when I get home. So yeah, when I get home, I'll play these on my boombox, which is good because as you might have saw, the picture I took, the boombox is actually sitting beside my record player, which gives me easy access to the boombox. And we got, yeah, Stevie Wonder in Square Circle, Part-Time Lover. I think that's about it that I know, because it's his biggest hit off this album is Part-Time Lover. And of course we have Bette Miller and Alan Bates, the Rose soundtrack. And the tape is looking pretty good. So that, yeah, we got the Rose original soundtrack on cassette. I've been really skeptical about finding these albums on cassette. These aren't stuff that I'm really excited about, but they're just nice to have. Like the Rose, Stevie Wonder in Square Circle, and Housekeeping Hits all on cassette. And you might have seen my last video where I put this, the boombox beside my record player, and we did a demonstration. Yeah, that was actually my last video about a day ago. Added the AWA backtrack boombox to my vinyl setter, which allowed me to get easy access to these things, my cassette tapes. And I guess these will go beside my mixtapes, just to get them off the floor, because they wouldn't fit in my small record player cabinet. These wouldn't fit at all. So we'll stick them right beside my mixtapes. I'll have to find somewhere to put these cassettes. I've been really collecting cassettes over the last 6 to 7 years since the cassette comeback, rebuilding my collection. Because I didn't think I was going to get back into cassettes, because I didn't think they were going to make cassette players anymore in my next record player. After the Thomas Bocconi that I had was not going to be a cassette player. It was going to be more of a CD player, record player, and just collect CDs and vinyl records. But then in 2018, when I saw a video about the cassette comeback, I knew I had to have some cassettes in my collection. So yeah, today we found The Rose, original motion picture soundtrack, Stevie Wonder and Square Circle, and housekeeping hits from DJ's Choice. I was hoping to find a blank cassette to record, I guess, another Disney mixtape. But I'll have to go on Amazon and look up blank cassette tapes. So we'll do normal bias tape. Ooh, high bias tape. And they're type 2 tapes, they're chrome tapes. Which I'll probably only have to get type 1 tape. Ooh, a pack of 10 type 1 tape. I can't believe they even sell 120-minute tapes. But I do like those metal casing type 1 tapes. And they have different colors. I'm not sure who makes them, but I know they're on here somewhere. So I will get back into recording hopefully soon. Ooh, Sony HF, they might be good. I think I remember having some Sony HFs back in 2010. So we might do Sony HF as well. There's some pretty good looking recordable cassette tapes on here. I haven't really tested the recording quality out on the AWA. I've only recorded tapes on my Sony, the CFD S70. I don't see many, because I don't see many blank tapes. So I know these cassettes aren't that old. But this is what I've got so far. So today wasn't really the best day in the thrift store, trying to find some really good albums that I'm still missing on tape. But I guess whatever I don't have on cassette, I can, still listen to on vinyl and CD, since I do have that option. And in my bedroom, there's a record player for me to listen to vinyl. So I guess I'm not really locked out to listen to physical media rather than streaming. But we'll have to do some research later on. Look for some blank cassettes. So these are, you know, really good cassettes. Can't listen to these. I think I'm starting off with Stevie Wonder, then go to the Rose, and end with Housekeeping Hits. So that is my thrift store finds, as well as some searching for blank cassettes to see if I can get back into recording another Disney mixtape. Maybe go through maybe the CD player, maybe the record player, and make a good quality Disney mixtape for my Disney CDs and Disney vinyl records. But so far, I don't see any. So I'll see you guys next one.